we are going to start with you at a very, very young age. All you know, all you remember, basically all you know, is you grew up on a plantation. The owner of the plantation has had your family, has had your mother and father for a long time, according to your parents, and you were born here on this plantation.
I want it back.
Sorry about that. No, you're good. You're good. Uh, and when you were really young, you hardly remember this because you were so young, but you remember being given to another person. You were forcefully taken away from your mother and father and given to another plantation owner, who then took you to their plantation, and you've lived on that plantation for a little over 10 years. You're around, I'll say, 15 years old at this moment.
Okay.
Uh, you growing up in this lifestyle and what you've been taught and told from the other people is that you are a slave. The other slaves helped teach you what they could, and though you don't have your mother and father, you do have someone that is kind of like a mother to you, that helped raise you since you've been brought over to this plantation.
What is this person's name? You know I'm going to ask Caleb.
Yes, let me get that for you right now.
Caleb, if you're going to do this route, you do realize what damages you're going to do to yourself.
I know exactly what I am doing, and that is why I already have the name set. I just pulling up my notes right now.
Sounds more like you're trying to do a random generator right now, to be honest.
No. Her name is Dane.
Dane.
Danne. If you're asking for it, that's one thing I don't have. But her name is Dane. I'll just write it in this chat. Dane. But she had helped raise you. She basically became your second mother. I'm guessing you were a very rebellious child.
Very rebellious.
Yes. So growing up, you probably got beat a lot from the owner because you did a lot of things they didn't like.
And I would also tell the owner that you hit like a little girl.
Which would just give you more and harder. To the point that one day you overhear the owner talking about selling you. Getting rid of you, basically, again, being taken away from your family, or the family you have now, and given to another plantation. How do you react to this?
That sounds like a cue for me to try to sneak away.
Yeah, go ahead. Roll a stealth. Oh, that's the wrong thing.
I was about to say, why is it that low? Because with my I'm on the my character sheet on D&D Beyond, it says it's a +10.
No, that's That's right. You should only have that one stuff. Unless wait. Oh yeah, expertise. You have expertise in.
There we go.
Yeah. You are expertise. You also get expertise in thieves' tools if you want.
Where's the tools? How do I do that?
I'm looking at how you do that right now. Because I see thieves' tools right here. It's help. Why is this not working? No, that's why. It's already here. Thieves' tools. You don't have to have thieves' tools, but you can have expertise in thieves' tools. You can just do expertise in another skill if you'd like.
Well, since that's mostly how I want to get through places, I'm going to do with the thieves' tools.
Okay. Well, we'll just keep track of that somewhere. Anyways, just go ahead and re-roll your stealth.
That was not any better.
I'm rolling for these things. Yeah, as you sneak out one night, sneaking through the field, you get out of basically the plant, off of the plantation grounds. As you're running away, as you start to hear dogs barking and people chasing you.
I'm
As,
going to fully sprint away then as fast as I can.
yes, go ahead and roll another stealth for me.
That's better.
How many? 3. Yeah, as you're running away, you start to hear these people catching up on you as you jump and hide into a ditch nearby. As the dogs they keep running past where you were at, and the people right behind the dogs are running after the dogs. They don't pay any mind to the ditch you're in. But as you're laying in this ditch, waiting for the perfect time to get up and start running some more, you see a horse ride up to the area you're hiding in. As on top of it is the owner of the plantation. As he stops right in front of the ditch you're in and just yells out, like, "All right, you can come out now. I know you're there."
Trying to stay silent as possible.
As he slides off the horse and then grabs a rope from the horse. Like, "All right, then. I'm coming in there."
I'm going to then now tackle him.
Yeah, as you get up and you start running towards him, he kind of like throws the rope as a lasso and hits you, kind of making you trip and fall onto the ground. As he starts pulling you and ties you to his horse. As he starts to get up, and you can only imagine where this is going.
Yeah, I'm going to try to undo the rope as fast as I can before he starts making that horse start moving.
As he gets up on the horse, you see someone run up and grab him off of the horse.
Do I know this head person?
Just start wrestling with him on the ground. Roll a perception. It is dark. It is late at night, so you can't quite see who it is wrestling with him on the ground. But you can tell by the size of this person. It is a Goliath like you, a bigger person like you. So you can only think it's probably another slave from the plantation.
Then I'm going to try to continue to get the ropes off of me.
Roll a sleight of hand.
Chill. Those ropes don't have no chance.
You did notice that with the master and the other slave fighting on the ground, it was riling up the horse. But you get the rope off of you, and the horse then takes off right after you get it off of you. What are you doing?
I have a very much of a different concept of not sure to help out the other slave or to continue what my original task was to run. You know what? I'll help out the other slave.
Yeah, you run over and you're. What are you trying to help with? You just trying to help beat up the guy?
I'm going to try to do one good slug on the my master, and then try to like hold his arms.
Mm-hmm. As you run up, you do recognize the person now as Dane. You're basically your second mother.
Yeah.
She had run out to help you. As just roll a d20, and it'll be plus your strength, so +1. Yeah, you try to hit him, but with all the wrestling and struggling, you end up just punching the ground. And then you're going to try to like grapple him and hold him down. Roll athletics.
Athletics.
With no, he'll just do this with disadvantage. Yeah. As you end up grabbing his arms and are able to just hold him down. As Dane just starts beating him. And then you start to hear, the dogs and the voices, like the commotion of the other people, again, heading your way.
Does he feel like any like limp, like he's almost unconscious or anything?
Now he's not unconscious now. He's still struggling, but you're just holding him down. But again, at this time, Dane, starts grabbing things off of him and ends up finding a knife on him.
I'm still holding him at the moment.
And Dane looks up to you or looks at you and just like gives you that look of, should I?
I nod. As for a yes.
As she drives the knife straight in his throat. As he, splurring, spitting up blood, and blood is just going everywhere. He's still struggling, but and he slips out of your grasp, but he's not like fighting back. He's now holding his throat and just gasping for air.
I'm going to grab her hand and start trying to run away.
Yeah, you start running away with her as those voices and the dogs get closer and closer. As then you see the dogs and the people, and they notice you. and they start chasing you.
Keep running.
Yeah. As they're getting closer and closer, the dogs especially are really fast. They're coming right up to you. As I guess I'll do this as a reoccurring theme in this. Donna pulls her hand away from you. And
I'm running, but I'm going to like look back, wondering what she's doing.
yeah, you see her stop and basically jump at the dogs to like stop them. As you don't get to see it, but you do hear it. The dogs, they aren't chasing you anymore, but you do hear them basically fighting and growling and biting at something. And yeah, you just keep on running. We'll do a little time skip of a few days of you being on the run. You finally make it into a bigger city. In this city, walking around, you get really weird looks. You're way taller than everyone. You are wearing old, raggedy clothes. Probably aren't looking the best at the moment. As, oh yeah, what do you do?
Since everyone's giving me weird looks and whatnot, I'm going to looking at my clothes, knowing that I do not fit in at all. I am going to try to spot the richest looking person and pickpocket them for some of the coins.
Yeah, roll a... First, roll a stealth. Yeah, as you stand out and you're easy to spot. Everyone just is looking at you. Every time you get close to someone, they kind of like back away from you. But you do see one rich-looking person just not even paying attention in the direction you're coming from, just looking in the other direction. As now I need you to roll a sleight of hand. Yeah, as you walk up just near him and you bump into him. At the same time, grabbing a few coins. As he's like, whoa, whoa, and he looks up and sees you. He's like, ew, don't touch me. Get away from me. As he just kind of pushes you and then walks away.
I flipped him off and I start walking the other direction.
Yeah, I'd say you get about one or two silver. You get about 2 silver.
All right, and I'm going to probably try to go to a spot to eat because I probably haven't ate and after been running for a while.
Yeah, you find a few restaurants, and every time you walk up to the restaurant, the people at the door, people in the restaurant stop you and it's like, we don't serve you here, or we won't serve you here.
Kind of get a more angry, disappointed kind of face and kind of flip them off as well. And then I'm going to try to go to somewhere to get some clothes to maybe kind of help mask myself.
Yeah, you do find a few clothing stores. as again, most of them just tell you to leave or don't show yourself around here. But you do find one clothing store on the poor side of town that you walk into, and they're just like, another servant here to get the clothes restitched. What can I do for you?
Not really more restitch, more get something new and fresh. And slide over one of the silver.
And she's like, oh, your owner gives you a lot of money. And citizen, they must really like you. You must be one of the good ones.
I'm good at
Hardworking.
what I do.
And she, as this person grabs a few clothes that like are your size, this will work. As they are newer clothes, they're not dirty. They look pretty good, but they aren't like clothes that fit in with this society. Like they're different types of clothes, but they are new and fresh.
This would do just fine.
There you go. And here is your change. She hands you like 3 copper.
I take one of them and I tell her to keep the rest.
So, you don't have to bring any back to your master?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
And now, since with the newer clothes, I guess I have to look around the poor sector, and I'm going to be more of the little thief I am, and I'm going to try to steal at least like a piece of bread or an apple.
Yeah, roll a another stealth. Yeah, you are still on the poor side of town. As you do notice that there are, every now and then you do spot another Goliath just like you. So you don't stand out too much. As roll, we'll just keep this stealth. You do grab 2 apples and a loaf of bread.
Well, in that case, I'm going to go into probably a little bit of an alleyway or something to start munching on that, because fuck being right in the open while eating that.
And you find an alleyway, and you start eating. While in this alleyway, you get approached by some shady-looking people. As they like come up to you. They're wearing cloaks, so you can't quite see their faces. They're like, are you owned by anyone here?
I'm not going to own anyone here at this current second. Are you trying to own me?
No. Just wondering if you were owned, because if you were, we couldn't get your help. But since you aren't, we'd like to hire you for just a quick job.
What kind of job?
We need a bodyguard, someone big and scary.
You consider me scary?
Well, you're bigger than everyone here. You stand out. You race. They just seem like people you don't want to mess with.
I kind of cock my head to the side a little bit and said that would be right.
Was it a deal? We got 5 copper with your name on it.
I kind of like look at my how much I have right now. Only 5 copper.
Money is hard to come by.
It's hard to come by if you don't know what you're doing.
Yes, and we're making a deal right now. We're gonna get some money. Some of the money's going to you. 5 copper.
What exactly am I guarding?
Us.
She like tries to hold back a laughter. Fine, I'll guard you. And what exactly am I guarding you from?
Like I said, we're doing a deal. Sometimes deals can go bad, but if they won't go bad if they see that we got a strong bodyguard on our side.
There's no need to be afraid. Lean in real close to his face. You have me now.
He's yeah, exactly. Come on, the deal's happening like right now.
I follow.
And he leads you around some alleys as you get into this alleyway. It's just him and his 2 other guys that were with him walk up to another shady guy. As then they start talking. You can't quite hear what they're saying because they're whispering and they're a little out of earshot. As you see the other guy that they're doing the deal with keeps like looking out of the corner of his eyes at you.
I just do a big smirk since I noticed that he's looking at me.
Yeah, you see him. The guy who hired you hands him something as he takes it and then hands a bag of money to the other guy. And then that one person who's looking at you just looks at you again and then turns his eyes away and runs off.
Just for shits and giggles, I want to see what this
Yeah, it seems like he turns to you. You kind of stand up and look really intimidating as that's when he looks away real fast, and you could definitely see in his face that he is scared out of his mind as he just takes off running. As the 3 guys come up and they're all smiles, perfect. All right, here's your cut as they hand you 5 copper.
If you don't mind me asking, what was this deal we were doing anyways?
Oh, as he just smiles. Anyway, thank you for your help. Bye-bye. So they just walk off.
I just look at the 5 copper I just got. Chump change almost. Especially compared to what I just got earlier.
But you robbed a rich guy.
Exactly.
Yeah. What else are you doing while you're in this town? I'd say you're in this city right here.
Which one? Oh, right there. I guess I'm going to try to find. Oh fuck! What would I do? I mean, probably at this moment, I think I'm getting a little too cocky, but I'm gonna try to steal from another rich man.
Yeah. You go back into the more richer parts of town. Roll a stealth.
For being a Goliath, that's still so fucking stealthy.
Yeah. You're really big. Like I said, you stand out. But with these new clothes, you look like you might be a servant to one of the rich people here. So some people, they look at you weird because you're out and about, but they don't really pay too much mind. As roll a sleight of hand. Yeah.
Well, Caleb.
You walk by a rich guy and you snag a coin purse from him. Without him even realizing, he just continues walking. And I'd say you had got another 3 silver.
3 silver. All right, we got 4 silver so far. Here we go.
Yeah. As in, at this moment, you see the guard. The guard's kind of like walking around as they're, going up to people and showing like a paper you can't quite see. And asking questions.
Guessing that is, I am going to try to go away from the guards stealthily.
Yeah, roll a stealth.
No, Caleb, I wanted to go for my passive. It's already 20, but the 18 is just fine.
Yeah, as you duck into an alleyway real fast. And you see the guards, they just continue walking past the alleyway that you just ducked into. What else are you doing?
Thinking I need to get out of town.
All right, yeah. We'll do a time skip. You're still roughly around 15 years old at this moment, but what is your character's age when the campaign starts?
She's like 24 at least.
Okay, so like 9 years. We'll do a time skip of about 5 years.
All right.
You basically duck out of this town and you just go. I'm assuming you stay out of some major cities for at least a year.
Yeah.
And you do some, small jobs here and there just to
small odd jobs.
Yeah, just to keep some money coming in. As after the first year, you think, oh, I'm good. I don't have to worry about people hunting me anymore. You start going back into the cities, and then that's when you start getting, better jobs.
Yeah.
Getting in the cities. A lot of the time, people hire you for bodyguard because you're big and scary. But some people seem to notice how good you are at getting in and out of places, stealing things, and you start getting hired for that.
Alrighty.
And one job, you are hired to go to a plantation in the far south of Lord Ray's domain. So it's somewhere like right around here.
Okay.
You're supposed to sneak into this plantation and steal a painting.
How much is this worth?
The painting itself is worth at least 10 gold.
And how much are they paying me?
They are paying you 6 silver.
I am furious knowing this.
Yes, but there are people helping you. There's quite a bit of people on this heist. There are a few people that are like setting up things in the city, people that are helping with directing paths, like where you go on your way out, what to do, and a few people that are working on the inside to cause distractions. So it's kind of being split between a lot of people.
Okay.
As everything is going to plan, you're inside the building right now. As you are told where this painting's at. And the distraction's happening outside. As you just hear a bunch of commotion. You're not sure what the distraction is. You just hear a lot of yelling and stuff like that going on outside. You find the painting. Since no one's around, you grab it and you start to follow the route to get out.
Yep.
But as you're passing by a window, you just get a glance outside and you notice what the distraction is. It is a bunch of people dressed as samurai or warriors are attacking the plantation. And, you know, the owners of the plantation, they're freaking out. They're trying to fight back with their own weapons. But you see a lot of the time, a lot of the people that are actually getting injured and hurt are the other slaves.
I was smirking at seeing that the rich getting hurt, but then kind of realizing that the slaves are now getting more hurt. It's kind of like distasteful.
As you do, you like, what do you do? Do you just continue on with the plan and escape?
Yeah, because that's my main goal here. Is what's my wealth of coins coming from.
Yeah. As you follow the route to escape, and you're just about outside of the plantation when you are just blindsided by a club that hits you in the head. And you fall to the ground and you see, you know, one of the owners of the plantation is standing over you with this club as he is just laughing. Just, you really think some dirt like you can steal from us?
I'm going to slowly get up, and I am going to tower over this fool. I do what I want. I steal from what I want. You have no power over me. Do I make myself clear?
I'm the one holding the club. I own all the power here. As he goes to hit you again with this club.
I am. That missed.
Yeah, he goes to hit you with the club as you just kind of like dodge out of the way. He misses.
Do I have my weapons at this current time as well?
Yeah, I'd say you have your weapons this moment, at this time.
I'm going to not exactly like a killing strike, but a non-lethalish strike with this short sword on him. Oh, Jesus Christ!
Let me find, what was the name? I need to do something real quick. Because it's not really a short sword. I need to change the words to what these are shit.
Game, I like the fucking dice. I said non-killing blow, not a critical. Damn it!
You did it non-lethal?
Yeah, like I'm not trying to kill him, but I'm just going to like injure him.
Yeah, you pull out your wakizashi and you hit him with just like the handle of it. And you hit him just right, and he crumbles to the ground, knocked out.
And I'm going to lean down to his ear. I told you, you have no power. And I'm going to take his club and keep doing with my main mission.
Yeah. As
You wait, you know what? I'm also going to take his pants.
Okay. Yeah, you take his pants and his club.
And I'm going to continue on the route that I was supposed to go.
You do. You end up getting back to the place that you're supposed to go to. They see the painting, then you know they're happy. You got the painting.
Question: did his pants hold his coin purse as well?
He wasn't carrying anything in his pants.
Oh, fucking little twat.
Yeah, as we'll do like a few days later. You didn't get the payment straight away because they had to sell the painting and then get the coin and split it evenly. A few days later, you go up to get your payment, and they tell you that the source, like the information that they got, was a bust. This painting is fake. They didn't get any money from it.
That was supposed to be worth how many gold coins again? It was 10?
Yeah, 10.
10 gold pieces. I got hit in the head, and we also had a bunch of slaves get brutally murdered. And you're telling me you made not one coin, not even a bronze coin? Copper coin?
The information was a bust. It was a fake painting. I mean, we did sell it, but we only got 2 copper.
I lean in very close. Only 2 copper?
Yes. And as the person you're leaning in close to is just like, and other bad news is the owners aren't too happy, and the one you knocked out is petted a wanted bounty on you.
That was predicted. I figured that, but I would have figured at least get some coin out of this.
As the guy looks up at you and kind of just smirks. You wanted 1 gold.
You even think about it, and I will cut your throat open.
As he smiles, he's like, I already did. And then you hear the door shut, and like 4 other guys are surrounded you.
Well, that sounds like I'm going to cut some throats open.
Yeah, well, welcome to the first combat. We, let me just do this. Blah. I'm just gonna...
Cody, I'm fucking yes.
Let's roll initiative.
19. Swear to God, one of these little fuck bitches get rolls higher than me, I am going to be a little mad.
Yeah, 1 person did end up going higher than you.
Alright, he's dying first.
As it is the guy you were talking to, the guy right in front of you. As he, it's just gonna say it's you, but the first guy, he tries to kick at you to kind of push you away. Missing. And then now it is your turn.
Well, let's see if I can get a... Oh, well, how is he looking?
Yeah, he goes out to kick at you, and you kind of back away from his kick, and in the same movement, you pull out your sword and just stab it into his stomach. As he goes limp, he dies.
And I just kind of turn, who's next?
As all 4 of them, since they're going right after you, will just go at the same time. They all run up to attack you. Jesus, fuck, they cannot hit. They, like, literally, I rolled a 3, a 7, and an 8, and then an 18. So they all run up to you. The first 3, they have their weapons out as well. One has a club, one has a dagger, the other one has a sword, and then the last one is using his fist. As the 3 with the weapons all miss you, but the guy with his fist lands it right on your jaw.
I look at that one. I was thinking of saving you for last.
And you take 5 damage.
Do. Boom.
And it is your turn.
And on that note, since he's the one who hit me, I'm going to kill him.
It is hit. And you do a lot of damage. He has his gut is just split right open. And he's trying to hold all his blood and intestines in. He's still up, but he is holding his gut.
Now they're all like surrounding me at this current second.
Yeah.
Then this one's going to try to hit the one with the sword then.
You are full rogue. Rogues do not get extra attack.
Oh, I thought I got an extra attack.
No. Rogues don't get extra attack, but it's because they have sneak attack. In sneak attack, you add extra damage depending on the level you are. But you can only do it on special occasions, and you do not meet those requirements because you are surrounded. Right now it is their turn again. The 3 again with the weapons. What the fuck? Literally 8, 4, and then a nat 1.
You can't touch me.
And then the guy with the fist, he also misses. But he has an excuse as he's holding his guts. So it is your turn again.
Well, I'm going to use that one since to the one who was with the sword then. What I already rolled.
You're doing that against
the one with the sword.
The one with the sword? Right. Yeah. As you hit him, you cut off his arm. And he's no longer holding his sword, he's just holding his arm. He's still alive, but he's holding his stub.
And I'm just looking at the rest of them. We can keep dancing all night.
The guy with the club goes to hit you, misses. The guy with the oh, what else was it? It was a sword.
A
dagger. Yeah, a dagger. Misses. And then the guy holding his guts goes to punch you again, missing. It's your turn.
Well, I guess we're going to keep dancing, shall we?
Yeah, which one is that one too?
That's towards the dagger. Let's get rid of these weapon people.
Yeah, you go to hit him. You cut his head clean off. And then now the guy with the club.
And I'm just going to look at them. Are we scared yet?
Roll an intimidation with advantage.
Intimidation. Ah. Not that intimidating. I'm more enjoying this than I'm really. Oh, wait, with advantage. Wait. Boom! Oh, still not that great.
Alright. Yeah, the guy that you had cut off his arm, the guy with the sword, he gets up and runs out the door. But the guy,
coward.
The guy with the club goes to attack, missing, and the guy who is holding his guts goes to attack, hitting. As he hits you with a bloody fist.
How much?
You take 4 damage.
4.
And then it is your turn.
I'm going to then poor little soul, and I stab him into the neck, the one who just punched me.
Yeah, you already cut his guts open, you stab him in the neck, and he slumps down to the ground, dead.
And I look at the last one. Now, do you feel like living, or do you feel like you should be dead on the ground?
Roll another intimidation with advantage.
Boom. Luckily advantage, but still.
Yeah, as
I should have put proficiency in my intimidation. Fuck.
the guy with the club is just like, you haven't even hit me once. I have a club.
And I have a bloody sword. I just kind of look around. It seems like most of your friends are already gone.
I'm not like them. As he goes to hit and misses.
And I just like, clearly you're not the one who hit me. Stab.
Yeah, you stab him and
I know, right?
you stab him as he is still alive, but he is holding where you just stabbed, and he's bleeding really badly. He's again going to try to swing and hit you. Missing. I have not rolled above a fucking 12.
Besides the one with the fist. You're so bad at this. It feels almost a shame of killing you. But I'm doing it anyways.
Yeah. How do you do it?
I am going to cut his leg, and then I want to cut his right into the rib cage, and then just lop off his head after that.
Yeah, you
Make
could
him
have.
feel a lot of pain and then end it.
Hey, your original goal was just to kind of slice his leg to where he falls down, but you end up just cutting his leg clean off. He falls over onto the ground, and you stab him in his side. He's completely limp now, just dead, and you just finish it off by cutting off his head.
At once, he looked like he was just limp after the stab part. I'm like, pathetic. You didn't even let me have a monologue on this, and then chop off his head.
Yeah, you do so.
And I'm going to search through their pockets to see if they have any coin at all.
Yeah, roll an investigation. Pretty good.
I was about to say, I might as well look through the whole room while I'm at it.
You do find some coin here and there on some of them. I'd say you get a total of 6 copper.
I just look at the dead bodies and now where did your friend go? And I'm going to hunt down the last one who ran.
Yeah, you followed his blood trail as he leads outside of this building that you were in, and you continue to follow the blood trail as he has run out into the public. And you can still see and hear him way down the street as he's just screaming, running away with his half an arm, blood going everywhere, people freaking out. Do you still chase after him?
I am actually. How far is he from me right now?
He's roughly around maybe 60 feet away, running down the road.
May there be no survivors.
Yeah, go ahead and just roll a stealth for me, though.
11. Fuck.
Yeah, you peek out of this alleyway and you hit him with a bow. When the arrow hits him, he falls to the ground dead as a lot of the people out in the public, they just turn and look at you.
I just walk back into the alleyway that I just came from.
Yeah, you walk back into the alleyway. And I'm guessing you kind of just sneak away and you
Yeah, I want to try to like if there's a way to climb up or even just to go in a different like directions, so that way I just hide my scent.
Yeah, so you're able to just get away as people like saw you, but you can guess that they didn't really like see who you were or like what you look like.
Yeah, they were more probably just saw a ginormous person fired an arrow into a poor man's back.
Yeah, a few days go by. You're still kind of in this city. A few days go by as rumors start spreading about a giant huntress in the city who everyone is scared of. It's becoming like a urban legend of this giant huntress who hunts down, and the guards figured out the people you killed were criminals and were part of like stealing art and stuff like that, and were part of that one plan to steal that one piece of the plantation. Like the rumor starts that you are someone who kills criminals. That's what the guards use.
Yeah.
The guards use you as like a symbol that you kill criminals and that criminals should watch out.
I kind of have a smirk on this. If only they fully knew.
Yeah. You still have a bounty on you, and now there's the rumor going around of a giant huntress. You stick in town or you leave?
I want to try to get least information, knowing if is the not it was Donnie, was it?
And Dane?
Donnie, excuse me. If she is like, if they're getting information to find out if she's alive and if my lord is still alive.
Yeah, roll an investigation.
Investigation. We got a 19 on that.
That's pretty good. You go to the library.
Really good at being stealthy and getting my information too while I'm at it.
You go to the library. You find some information of plantation owners in the northern part of Ray's domain, and you find the information on your lord. And like anything that's happened recently, he's still alive, and he still, owns that plantation. And then you do find a book about like some of his slaves and past slaves. There is this part in the book that mentioned you and explains how you escape and how they, after not finding you for 2 years, they just wrote it down that you die.
And who has a bounty on my head?
And
is there like a flyer like posted where I can maybe find out who wants me on my head?
Yeah, you do find it. The bounty is from the plantation that you stole from. The one where you knocked out that guy. Where you stole the painting from.
I am going to try to pay him a visit.
Yeah, but you do, while investigating in the library, you do find some information on Dante. And it doesn't say a lot. It just says, like in a ledger of, your old master's slaves. In the ledger, there's Dane, and right beside it, it just says deceased.
I going to mutter to myself, I will also pay him a visit sometime soon.
Yeah, you go back up to the plantation that you stole the art from. What exactly are you doing? You're outside this plantation just scoping it out.
Yep, I'm just going to try to scope it out to see when is the best time to sneak in there and have a little chat with thy lord here.
Yeah, you notice that there are, since the art was stolen, that there is a lot of guards now. That they are post up, watching the place. And after watching it for maybe a few days, you notice when the shift changes are at. And you find the perfect time late at night to sneak in. So go ahead and just roll a stealth for me. Right. Yeah, you were able to sneak in, and you get inside the building. What are you doing?
I'm going to go right up to the Lord, assuming he's probably sleeping. Is he sleeping or is he still awake?
Roll an investigation for me.
Investigation. Investigating really nice with this.
Yeah, you
I hope this Lord was important, Caleb, because he might die.
You get inside and you wonder where his room is at. You guess I'll just open up this door to see if it's here. You open it up and it's his room.
Is he in this said room?
Yes, he is in bed asleep. Next to him lays what you can guess is his wife.
I am going to put my hand over his mouth.
Mm-hmm. He wakes up.
And I'm going to put my finger over my lips and tell him to be quiet. And then he might live tonight. I want you to drop the bounty that you get, and you shall live.
You see that he starts to move. To try to get up.
No funny business.
As he still continues to move, trying to get up as much as he can. He's moving quite a bit as the woman beside him starts to move too.
I look at her and I put my lips. Do not say a word.
Roll an intimidation.
All right, intimidation. You're not been that great, but come on, let's get can I get advantage with that?
I'm sorry, but no.
Damn it.
As she turns around to look at you, and then when you put your finger up to your lip and say she looks, her eyes get real wide, and then she screams.
Well, I already left my message to his Corlo sadly having ass. I am going to punch her in the face, and I am going to sneak away as fast as I can.
Yeah, you punch her in the face, you knock her. I'll just say you just knock her out. She just falls back onto the bed, and you run out as fast as you can.
And before I fully leave, I say, remember, drop the bounty or you will die, and leave.
As you're running away, the guy, he gets up and he starts yelling, for the guards to go and get you. You bust out of the house and you start running away as you start hearing commotion and guards running around, some yelling oh, she went this way, as you just hear them, commotion behind you. But you
just kind of doing roll something.
No, you're too far away at this time for them to be of any concern to you.
All right, well then I'm basically mocking the guards. She went pointing this way and pointing that way, saying, she went that way, she went this way. No, she went this way.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm going quiet. Every now and then I'll look at the Discord
Yeah, no,
and
I doing it too. I love how apparently everybody's also having a kick out of this.
yeah. As you run back out of the
The
plantation,
baby Yoda. I'm sorry, Jared, but that's great.
and you run back to the city. Just 2 days pass by as you get news that the bounty on your head has increased from 1 gold to 3 gold.
Seems like someone needs a visit. By the way, should I be at full health at this point too?
Yeah, you should be at full health.
Alright, full health. Long rest this shit.
Yeah, I'm guessing you pay him another visit.
Yep, I'm paying him another visit. They should have chose to be the wiser man.
Yeah. As you start scoping out his house again, you realize he's got more guards this time. But after a few days, you realize that again, shift change at night is the perfect time to sneak in. So go ahead and roll another stealth.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As you get inside the house again, go straight to his room because you remember where it's at. Open it, and he is asleep in there.
Want him to be the smarter man, and then I'm just going to stab him. No, what the hell? No, this.
Yeah, as you say this, and then you stab him. He is stabbed. You hit him, but he wakes up, not dead.
With the sneak attack, wouldn't that work though too?
Yes.
Where is that too? Is it in? No, it's not there.
Be on your sheet features sneak attack.
Sneak attack.
9 damage. Yeah, with that sneak attack, you hit him straight in the chest and you kill him. But the movement and the noise, his wife wakes up, sees you, screams as loud as she can, and then just passes out.
I was like, and damn, and I thought I was going to clock you again.
You start hearing movement above you and guards yelling.
I'm going to do the same thing again, sneak the fuck away, and I'm going to just mock them if I get away.
Yeah, roll a stealth. Jesus Christ. Yeah, you get away as, again, you're running out and you start hearing guards yelling. Again, oh, she went this way, she went this way.
She went that way. No, she's right here.
And you get away. How hard is it to spot a fucking Goliath in a field of rice?
For the memes, Caleb, that's why, for the memes.
Yeah, you get away. Get back into town. A few days pass by, and you hear that noble that owned the plantation had died, and the wife has explained that it was you, the person who had the bounty on. And again, your bounty is still up.
Oh, this fucking bitch.
Bounty is still up for 3 gold.
I should have killed her when I had a chance. I shouldn't have just left her, but the guards are getting too close.
But not only like is there a bounty for you, but also you hear that you're wanted by the guards for killing a noble.
Oh yeah, so poor noble dies, and I'm more wanted. But if I kill little fucking criminals, oh Lord Badi, just let her go. Might as well could have turned my damn self in and made it the fucking 3 gold coins by now.
Quite how that works. So what are you doing?
Doing my usual shit, I guess, for the moment. Stealing.
Do you stick in town?
I want to do one little more of a. Nah, it ain't worth. She ain't worth my time. I'm leaving town.
Yeah, you leave the town, and you just keep running. You get
Wait, how much gold? Or like, how much coin do I have?
right now. You're actually one of the richest people in the party with 3 silver and 12 copper.
I thought it was 4 silver.
You're 3 silver, 12 copper. I think Zashi is a little bit richer than you.
Oh, that's gotta change. No, not real. Oh, well, shit, miss over there, Mr. Gold Coins.
Because he has a total of 10 gold, actually, in his pocket. Jesus Christ. There's 1,000 copper, that would be 100 silver, which then will turn into 10 gold. Or 1 platinum. Yeah, Zasi is the richest.
Now, this is a very big town, so I'm very well known through a good bit of this land, right?
Yes, you go through like farming villages and everything, and you see wanted posters of yourself even in small towns.
I just laugh.
Yeah, all the way up the road. I'm guessing you're just trying to get to a place where you're not really well known.
Not well known for my bounty, but well known for my skills.
Yeah, and you find some work, and you're not wanted in the next domain over. Every town you find in the southern and any town and raised domain, you have a wanted poster for you. But you find some work in purple domain, Oshina's domain.
Alrighty.
Why are you guys talking about liquor and stuff like that?
Yeah, I was like, why are we still? What's about the liquor now? I ain't fucking stealing booze.
Oh, is it about me? Because
I don't know. Oh, it's your character.
Okay.
Why they're at the bar. I'm assuming he's just getting butt ass drunk and that.
But yeah, we'll do another time skip. This time about 4 years. So you're right at the age of this campaign. You had found jobs just all over Oshina's domain.
They're collecting a good amount of coin.
Yeah, I'd say you go up. I'll add it to you. You have 3 silver and 12 copper. I'm gonna make it 5 silver and 25 copper. And one day, you are visited by a woman, and she just comes up and she bows to you. She's like, "It's very nice to meet you." As she like pulls out her papers. Do I pronounce this right? Cythanadiel?
That would be correct. Question is, who are you?
Oh, my name is Toshi. It's a pleasure to meet you. My master would like to hire you for a job.
a lord wants to hire me.
Yes, pay would be very nice, and you get benefits too. As she pulls out,
Like what?
aspect, she's like, he will explain all that when you meet him. Meet him here. She hands you the paper with like an address and location on it.
It says the location and what?
It gives you like the location, the address, and like a time to meet.
I'll be there way before. Jesus, bless you.
Bless you.
Jesus, baby. Anyways, you're good, baby. I want to get there before the time. Like, I want to be there really early to make sure that way there's no more. I've been around the crime situations enough, as well as know I still probably had that bounty over my head. I don't really trust another working with fully with the Lord. I'm not sure if I would have ever have done it yet. So because I'm more working with little petty thieves and whatnot.
Right. Yeah, you get there early and you just scope it out. Roll a perception for me.
Perception. Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Yeah. You don't really notice anything too out of the ordinary. As you're in this alleyway looking at this warehouse, just waiting for something to happen. Someone says something right beside you. She's like, you hear the voice. You're here early. Anything I can help you with? As you turn around and you see Toshi right beside you. You didn't even hear her come up to you.
Well, aren't you just a little stealthy little girl?
Yes, my master has. I have to be a little sneaky with some of the jobs my master needs me to do.
And what kind of jobs do you do?
I can't tell you.
Little girl got to keep her secrets. Understood. So where's your lord at?
As she just moves to the warehouse, in there, where we said that you should go. He's waiting for you.
Fine. I go towards that direction.
Yeah, you go into the warehouse, and in this warehouse, it's empty besides one desk. And you see a guy he's holding a sword, and you see him like in a stance as he's just practice swinging it.
Is he doing it in a good stance or not that great of a stance?
He's doing it in a very good stance, and you see his swings are really fast, and sometimes you can't even see him swing the sword with how fast he's doing it.
You talking about me?
No.
Fuck.
Get out of here, man. It's not your time yet. And you must be...
As he's like, as he sets the sword down, like with gentle and care, sets the sword down as if it's living. And he then bows to the sword. It's like, my name is Shiraki Nishiana. Nice to meet you.
I see you cherish your blade really well.
Yes, it is my code. It is all of our codes, really. As us samurai, we're taught to take care of our weapons.
I just kind of, you said there was a table, right?
Yeah.
Is there chairs as well?
Yeah, there's a chair.
I'm gonna sit in the chair and put my feet on the table. And what kind of job do you need me for, samurai?
Well, I can tell you don't really keep up with politics. But I am the son of Lord Nishiana of the Northern Domains.
And that means what to me? Nothing.
Well, you see, Lord Nishiana is trying to take over all of Kyoso and unify it under his rule, meaning everything you do will go against him. He is not a very nice person.
There's a lot of not nice people. A lot of lords are not nice people. What makes him any different
He's
from any
bloodthirsty.
other lord trying to take over the world?
He's bloodthirsty and doesn't care who gets in his way. He will kill every single one of them. But I can see that doesn't really matter to you.
Not completely.
But I know this well, as he kind of just like reaches inside the desk and pulls out a bag and shakes it, and it's just nothing but coins. You just hear coins, and it's a really big bag.
You got slightly my attention. What
As
do
he's-
you want done with this other lord,
As he sets
my
it back
lord?
into the desk, he's like, I have a plan to get rid of him completely. But I need help. And that is why I hired multiple people to do so. And I need you because I know what you do. You're really good at getting in and out of places without being seen. You know how to get things. You know how to steal things. And I need something like that on my team.
I put my feet off the table and I put my hands on it and like slowly get up. And I think you also know that I'm also good at tying up loose ends. My point is though, why do you want this done specifically?
Well, to end his rule and to get all of... See, this doesn't really appeal to you, but it appeals to me. I want him gone. I want to end his rule and get rid of all the bad that he has brought. And then I will take over what he has done and try to fix.
There it is. You want to take over.
Not take over. I want to fix what he has done. And do things the right way.
And what do you consider the right way? You do realize this whole land is all corrupted by many lords.
Yes, but I plan to get rid of that corruption and a lot of what you would consider bad things. For example, stop the import and slavery of your people.
So you have done a little bit of history on me.
Yes, I know everything about you. Is it alright if I just called you Sith or Cythana?
Cythana will be just fine.
Alright, Cythana, I know a lot about you. Where you come from, your first lord, how you escaped, what happened to poor...
Do not say her name. Like her, a smirking demeanor just instantly disappears.
Alright. I won't say her name. But I know the pain you've gone through, and I don't want that to happen anymore. So my plan is to fix that.
And let me get this straight. So I get half or all of that coin you got in this table here.
As he picks up the bag, he's like, oh, this right here? Oh, this is not even compared to what you would get. This is just to catch your eye.
And what about the bounty over my head? Are you going to erase that too? Or are you just going to throw me into jail?
With, like what Toshi said, you get benefits. and benefits within time, your bounty will disappear. All your crimes will disappear. You'll be well known within the land as someone important.
And who are these other people you've hired?
Oh,
I need to at least get to know who I'm working with.
you will. Because you mentioned that, let's go meet them right now. Follow me. As
Following right behind him.
he leads you into a room, and in this room you see a drunk guy with bottles all around him.
Martial arts.
Bottles all around him, throwing very drunkenly punches.
But as he's punching the air, he's tossing a bottle at the same time and smashing the bottles with his fist.
And then you see two other people who, one is dressed like a samurai, a very high-ranking samurai, arguing with a kind of dirty-looking young man, talking about why isn't he using that sword.
For the last time, I'm not giving you the sword, now fuck off.
Then why the hell do you have it?
Why
do
are
you
you
care?
guys bickering about this stupid sword? Smash.
Look at
Shut
the
up
size
over
of the
there.
damn thing.
To the Lord's ears, these are the people you decided to work with.
He looks at you and kind of like grimaces. It's like, they're not really much to look at first, but they have their perks. As the saying goes, don't judge a book by its cover.
I would
Had
also like
that.
to mention some of the glass shards are embedded in the wall in front of him. And he's on the other side of the room.
I like to think before you guys came in and Benjura was doing that, Zossi just didn't care because he still has a very big distaste for anybody of the Nishina name. This is his building. I don't care that it's his building.
I just like the idea. I don't like you. I just love that we instantly walk in the room. Fuck off, you.
As Shiraki's just like, all right, you guys mingle. I have another meeting. As he closes the door. And in that, go ahead.
Well, I forgot what I was gonna say. Go ahead.
Well, that is where we are going to end the session.
We